welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Sideline Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His team a perfect 9-0, going for the perfect 10 here today and playing with a ton of confidence at this point. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
Pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jayden Daniels.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive. And that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
Metcalf, the motion man. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He gets free. Still on his feet. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Now the try here for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Jets, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Jets offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so Down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Steelers offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive, and as we take a look at the NFL leaders in TD passes coming in, it's right there among the best in the league. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Up the middle they go. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as the tackle is made just shy of the 30.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Steeler 1st down.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Moving left. He's going to run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down. Moore going in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And a man open downfield, it's Tolbert. This one in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Steelers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 14, Jets nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. Another run here with Hall. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
That's good for a Jets first down.
They'll go again with Hall. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 40 now.
Brings up
Here's second and 7.
At the 40-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up here, first and 10. He'll drop to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Jets.
Here's a first carry for their running back. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 6. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the early lead. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. Here's a second and 6 as we are ready to get back underway. Here comes Hall on this toss to the right. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the march. First down picked up. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They give to Hall.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. They'll try to run. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6. And it keeps the drive going.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hall, and he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and
One more time, they give it to Hall. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point, up and good. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Steelers take over first.
Steelers offense, and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. And is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down, Steelers.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers.
Now a give up the middle. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Metcalf left side, he's got it. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down. That's caught right side, it's Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup.
They'll run Johnson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Steelers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll push forward for about a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker, they're on the tackle. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. He'll step up and run. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. And we get a stoppage for an injury. Oh, that is T.J. Watt, who is in some discomfort. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Jets, 1st down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the receiver, Horn. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 more yards.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
First and 10.
Trying the left side, here's Hall. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Jets first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Pass caught left side by Likely. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. They'll come up here on second down and 5. They'll set up the screen to Hall. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On third down, they'll set up. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Jets are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Steelers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Second and 4.
Here comes second and 4. Here's Daniels. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. The Colts at home to take on the Denver Broncos. And it's Josh Downs. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 43-yard touchdown. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is Ashton Genty. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. The Raiders win their third straight game as they get the victory today. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Packers. And this is ARSB Amon-Ra St. Brown. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Lions get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Trying the left side, it is Johnson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. Daniels to throw on second down. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And he's in! DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The PAT up and good. And the Steelers move out to a 24-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On first down, they go right back to Hall. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On second and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Steeler first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Towards the middle, and that's Tolbert. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. A give, and here's Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Another run here with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's to the big tight end, Freiermuth. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Daniels now on first down. Metcalf with the grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Steelers.
Here's Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
Pittsburgh.
Play action. Here's Daniels. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. To the end zone, and is batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And trouble on this extra point. It is a big hole. Past midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll drop to throw. Open man is Horn. It's complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 5.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that one's incomplete. They really fourth down.
Stonehouse.
On now comes the punt team for the Jets. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Steelers offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. From the 25, here's second down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 20.
Here's Moore now. He gets it on the jet sweep. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. A gain of 5. First down, Steelers.
A run here with Johnson. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. So, from 37, here's second and 3. They'll go again with Johnson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
And the Steelers first down. A 5-yard gain.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8. To throw is Daniels. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Azareye'h Thomas. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And it's hard to criticize the performance of this quarterback in this one, Mike. I mean, he's been sensational. He got a little careless on that last throw. Really the first time the defense has won any of the battles against this quarterback.
The Jets offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He'll look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And now it's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
They'll look to throw again. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. That is second TD catch of the season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
and they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
19.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Steelers offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. He's close to a first down, to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Daniels now going to look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. They'll try to sneak it here, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Steelers, first down. First and 10.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On first down, Daniel.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And the Steelers
First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Daniel. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, Daniels. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another Steelers first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Another Steelers.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. That catch gets him a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
On the give, it's Johnson. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Johnson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At the Jets' 5-yard line.
Moore going in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Steelers 37, Jets 19.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jets offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
17 yards. That's good for a Jets 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, yeah. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and
They'll try to run for it with Hall. A pickup of 14 on that ball. And the Jets have a 1st
it's
down.
a gain of 14 yards. And the Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. At the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. He'll try to run for it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Mason Taylor. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets are able to cut into the deficit.
That's the score. Steelers 37, Jets 26.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike,
Recovered
this was
by
going to
the
take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. And a few kneel down should come close to closing this one out, depending on whether or not the defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left. But it really will just prolong what seems to be inevitable. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he'll have the first down at the 26, so good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling. Here's first and 10. One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.